Okay, let's get our venue set up with packages and sessions so that we can start publishing availability to our website. So I've clicked on the left-hand side, the venues tab, which has brought up my venues list, my venue paintball site, and I've clicked on this calendar icon here, which has brought up my availability management area. Now, for the time being, the parts we're interested on this first tab, the availability tab, is here, these three bits here, which is where you set the minimum group size, the maximum visitors on site at any one time, and your booking lead times. Now, the min and max group sizes, they're your defaults. That's what packages and sessions will default to unless you override them at a package or session level. Now, the minimum lead time, this is how many days in advance customers need to book to secure a booking that has availability for it. And if we look at the calendar here to the left, we can see that the 14th, 15th and 16th, today is the 14th. You can see that those 3 days, as per the minimum lead time of 3 days, they're yellowed out, which is the colour for limited availability. You can see beyond those 3 days that it goes to green, which means available on those dates. Now, it's interesting to note that customers won't have bookings necessarily rejected for those limited availability days, but they will be advised at availability check stage in inquiries and bookings that there is limited availability on those dates and that they should really be contacting yourselves prior to placing the booking to ensure that there is availability. So let's have a look at our packages. Now, we've got 3 packages set up. It's a very simple paintball site. We've got full day paintball, we've got half day paintball, and we've got a special weekend offer, which I'll go to in a second. And for sessions, we've got 3 sessions set up. We've got full day weekend, we've got half day weekday, and we've got the special offer session. Now, the full day weekend, we can see that is a weekend package, as the name suggests, and it's only available on Saturdays and Sundays, as those are the only boxes that are checked. If we look at the half day weekday, we can see that that's the reverse. It's just the weekdays that are checked. And if we look at the special offer, we can see that that's available on all days, but we've set a available date range. We've limited it, its availability, to being the 26th and the 27th of November. So that session will only be available on those 2 days. Now, if we look in packages, we can see that at the moment the full day paintball is limited to the full day weekend, which is as it should be. The half day is limited to the half day weekday. And let's have a look at the special weekend offer. Okay, the special weekend offer is showing as available for all sessions at the moment. So what we need to do is we need to uncheck all sessions, and we need to check so that it's only available on the special offer session. And then if we scroll down, we click update details so that we save the changes. And you can see that the loader comes up at the top, and once that's finished, we can see updated, we can see that that is saved. So that's our packages, our very limited package range assigned to our very limited session options. So if we look at our widget, we go to the widget tab. Now this widget here, this is the standard deployment of availability onto websites. That widget is put on your website using this line of code here, one line of code, which a web designer can put on your website, and it will pull in that widget, which enables customers to check availability according to your settings and also to submit inquiries and bookings. Now you can change the basic colours of that widget just using that drop down to go through the different colours to get it to match up with your website that little bit better. And as you change the colours using that drop down, the actual code here changes with it. So it's always relevant to what you are actually looking at. Now, if we look at the calendar itself, if we look on the 14th, we'll see once that's loaded up that is limited availability. It's a weekday, being a Friday, so it's a half day weekday session that's available, but it's limited availability. Please inquire before booking. If we look on the 15th, which is the Saturday, which is limited again, but it's the full day weekend. and the same will be for the Sunday. But once we move out across into the 17th, we can see that we're outside of that booking lead time, and we're starting to get nice green ticks signifying available. So if we look at next weekend, we've got a full day weekend session available. Minimum group size is 4. And if we click on that, we can see that we've got one package available, which is the full day paintball package for $10. Now, if you remember, we set up a special offer package that was only available on the 26th and the 27th of November. So let's move through to the 26th of November. We can see that the special offer hasn't come up as yet. Now, if we click on the 26th of November, we can see that we've now got 2 packages available to us. We've got the standard full day weekend with the full day paintball available to us for that weekend, and we've also got the special offer, which has got the special weekend offer package, and that package is only available on that particular weekend, that Saturday and Sunday. So let's proceed as a customer and submit an inquiry. So if we click on that to get more information on the package, we can see that the minimum people required is 10, maximum is 25, and the minimum age is 12 years old. So let's select that. Come through to the inquiry form or booking form, and we've got the summary here, so the customer can see exactly what it is that they've selected and confirm that that's all okay, and the form for them to fill in their details. Now they can name their event. This could be Bob's Stag Party, and if we will need to enter in at least the minimum group size required. Now, there is validation on this form, so if we try and submit too soon before we've filled out the required fields, they'll be highlighted in red for the customer. And also, if we submit a too small a group size, less than the minimum of 10, then the group size will be highlighted in red. The same applies if we try and book too many people in. It'll stay red. We need to be within the minimum and maximum group size, and then that will go okay. So we still need to fill out the name, email and telephone number. Now, if you remember, we set up in the first screencast this account to accept debit and credit card payments through PayPal. So we've got the payment button here, so customers could now either inquire or submit a booking through PayPal. Or they could return to the calendar because they might want to make a change to their details. Okay, now there's one more thing I'd like to do before we submit that inquiry and finish off this screencast. If we briefly go back to the availability tab, and if we double click on any particular date, so the 26th of October, which is currently available, we can see that we can, on a day-by-day basis, we can adjust the minimum and maximum spaces on a session-by-session basis for that day. And we can also change the overall status for the day. So we could close this day off. We could stipulate the day as limited. But let's just close it off for now. So we click on the closed icon. And then if we close that down, we can see that on the calendar, the 26th of October is now in red to signify it's closed off. If we return to the widget and have a look at the 26th of October, we'll see that it's closed off, so no bookings are possible for that day. So I'll proceed now and submit that inquiry, and then we'll go through inquiry management in the next screencast. Thank you.